Okay, guys, we gotta talk about this whole Waukesha, Wisconsin incident that occurred a couple days ago, where a lunatic drove his SUV in a Wisconsin Christmas parade, and what the intentions are about this whole thing. Because what a lot of people, especially on people on the left, after the whole Kyle Rittenhouse case, some people are saying that this is an act of karma. This is an act of some guy taking it to white supremacy, is something stupid like that. But what they're not actually noticing here is that this guy was a complete freaking lunatic who's been to jail multiple times for violence. And people on the left want to say that this is an act of karma because of Kyle Rittenhouse getting out. Like, you have places like MSNBC saying, like, hey, if Kyle Rittenhouse was sent to prison, then this wouldn't have happened. Being complete idiots when it comes to this whole incident. So, guys, we gonna watch this little video together about what transpired in that Wisconsin Christmas parade. Let's go and take a look at that. This guy's NBC didn't run the full clip because of they don't want to look bad and they want to try and censor him. But let's go ahead and try. But if you guys seen it uncensored, then you know exactly what happened. So go ahead and look again what happened. Wow. So this guy right here took his SUV and just railroaded into that huge crowd of people that was just having fun, that was just I'm guessing celebrating Christmas a little bit early, and this guy just took his SVU and just rampaged all up in there, killing 5 and then injuring 20, and I'm pretty sure some of those were kids. And the one thing about this is that the left, apparently some crazy ass left wing people is saying, like, hey, can he claim self-defense? How can you claim self-defense in this case? You cannot claim self-defense in this case, especially when this guy intentionally drove his SUV in that crowd of people that had no idea what was going on. Yeah, so right now people are in a panic. They trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Oh my God.
Okay, let me try to skip forward, see if this is anything different. Nope, guess not. But yeah, guys. After this whole thing came out, a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people on the left have been saying, like, this is an act of karma. It was an act of self-defense. But then when people said that, they completely undermined what exactly was going on. They don't want to question why this guy actually did it in the first place. Apparently, some news article from CNN said he was fleeing from another crime, but there's no evidence to prove that. And now some people who's from the post-millennial, an Illinois Democrat, end up losing their job for calling the Waukesha Massacre karma for Rittenhouse acquittal. See, left-wing people are trying to compare this case to the whole to the Rittenhouse case. There's no comparison. This guy with his vehicle, his motorized vehicle, killed more people than Kyle Rittenhouse did. And there's also more stories coming out about the whole freaking guy in the SVU. Yeah, here's another article from the Post Millennial from today, on the 23rd. Milwaukee DA who released Darrell Brooks on a $1,000 bond knew bail policies could lead to more crimes. See, when you hear some people, especially some people from BLM, say like these harsh way they do people when it comes to people committing crimes, they say, oh, this whole if you go hard on us for committing a crime, it's gonna be more outrage, it's gonna be more violence. But then when you have people like this, Darrell Brooks, who has a long rap sheet of violence, and this whole catch and release thing, this whole lightweight bond type thing that these freaking these progressive, these Democrats got going on, it's inflicting more people to commit crimes, and they won't have to suffer no consequences of it. So let's go ahead and proceed with this article about what's going on. Darrell Brooks, who was arrested and charged with 5 counts of intentional homicide on Sunday after driving his car into a Christmas parade in Waukesha, Wisconsin, has been released on bond of $1,000 only 2 days prior, and the man responsible for that was Milwaukee District Attorney John Chisholm. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Chisholm has also said in the days following the massacre that the bail of $1,000 was inappropriately low, though it was set by his office. In a statement, Chisholm said, quote, the state's bail recommendation in this case was inappropriately low in the light of nature of the recent charges and independent charges against Mr. Brooks. However, Chisholm has championed a progressive approach to law enforcement and prosecution, despite being aware that this could lead to problems. In 2007, he told the Milwaukee Sentinel Journal that it was likely that his policies would lead to death of innocents, according to Fox News. Quote, is there going to be an individual I divert or put into a treatment program who's going to go out and kill somebody? You bet. Guaranteed. It's guaranteed to happen. He said. It does not invalidate the overall approach. So guys, this guy himself is calling out a lot of these being light on crime policies. You can see from this article that I showed you guys that if you go light on people for committing crimes, it's going to incentivize people to commit more crimes, and that's what a lot of people do not want. They do not. If you are being softball, if you are being soft on murderers, rapists, some people who probably do both, then this is what you're going to get: more people out there, more criminals out there committing crimes. And now here comes another news article. There's a lot of news articles today coming out for Darrell Brooks about the guy who ran over all those people in that Waukesha parade. Darrell Brooks to appear in court on Tuesday to face charges of intentional homicide at the Waukesha massacre. Darrell Brooks, who is charged by police with 5 counts on intentional homicide, will appear in court on Tuesday to face those charges. It was on Monday that those charges were filed, per a statement from the Waukesha Police Department. The court appearance will be on Tuesday at 4 p.m. Central Time. Brooks was arrested for driving his car into a Christmas parade, killing 5 people and injuring nearly 50, 15 of whom were children. That court appearance will not be live streamed per local news. Again, guys, people really want to compare this to the Kyle Rittenhouse case. There is no comparison here. This guy did way more harm with his vehicle than Kyle Rittenhouse did with a gun. This guy did way worse.
Provide an update. At 4:39 p.m. on Sunday, November 21st, 2021, a lone subject intentionally drove his maroon SUV through barricades into a crowd of people that was celebrating the Waukesha Christmas parade, which resulted in killing 5 individuals and injuring 48 additional individuals. I just received information that 2 of the 48 are children and they're in critical condition. We have information that the suspect prior to the incident was involved in a domestic disturbance, which was just minutes prior, and the suspect left that scene just prior to our arrival to that domestic disturbance. When the suspect was driving through into the crowd, one officer did discharge his arm and fired shots at the suspect to stop the threat, but due to the amount of people, had to stop and fire did not fire any other additional shots. The officer is on administrative leave as part of the department protocol. No one was injured as a result of the officer discharging his firearm. The subject was taken into custody a short distance from the scene, and we are confident he acted alone. There is no evidence that this is a terrorist incident. Due to the wind yesterday.
So guys, what is now you want to call this a terrorist attack or not? I say not. It's not. I'm just gonna call this guy a freaking idiot. This guy he did this intentionally. He's a deranged lunatic, and the fact that he did this at a Christmas parade, and nobody knows what his intentions were or why he did it in the first place, just goes to show how. And this dude has a history of domestic violence, murder. These soft on crime politicians. This is the reason why there are people out there like this, Darrell Brooks. There's literally people out there right now as we speak because of politicians who want to be soft on crime. And when you be soft on crime, you get results like this. It's more cases like this right now as we speak, but this one reached the main headlines. There's still a lot more crimes going on in New York City as we speak, especially with these catch and release policies. Portland, Minneapolis, New York City, hell, freaking St. Louis, Missouri is still terrible. It's still a freaking cesspool of murder and violence. But you won't hear any of that because mainstream media is not really talking about it. It's not really in the big headlines. But this is why you should be hard on criminals, because if you want to be too soft on people that choose to commit crimes, then this is the result you're going to get. You can't be easygoing on people. You can't just give murderers and rapists a slap on the wrist. You can't do that. If you do, you get people out on the streets like Darrell Brooks and other people. And who's that? Rosenbaum, the pedophile that Kyle Rittenhouse shot, that apparently left-wing media freaking Mark Ruffalo called JoJo. Mark Ruffalo, a celebrity, gave this pedophile, this child rapist, a cute nickname, saying, "Oh my God, he was such a good person, and his life was taken away by white supremacists." You get idiots like that, and for people to say that Darrell Brooks did all this as an act of self-defense, or the revolution has begun to end white supremacy, just goes to show that how not in tune they are with reality. You would get a lot of progressive idiots and left wingers saying like, "Hey, this is an act of self-defense. What are you gonna do about it?" If this dude intentionally drove the car into people and they don't even know what the hell's going on, how is that an act of self-defense? But guys, I'm just one opinion. If you guys like I'm saying, like, subscribe, share the video. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.